Yuna?
하이브의 넥스트 걸그룹이 될 마지막
I don't know.
멤버는
I don't know.
야,
Oh my, yeah, oh my,
She's about to faint.
OMG, OMG.
Oh my god. 안녕하세요 everyone, and Rosmain Tanishkam I'll make it videos. First we have Yuna's memories, then Ninja's memories, and finally Mocha's memories. And then they will release the other three and I will be checking them. I'm not sure how to start this video, I'll be honest, because our next finally ended. It was a wild ride and we had a lot of stuff that we didn't like and stuff that we liked, you know. And I did react to the full thing. My reaction is over on Patreon. I did even react to the Our Break Time, those funny moments, variety show content from them. I really enjoyed them. They're over on Patreon if you guys are interested. But yeah, we finally got the final lineup. I'm okay with the final lineup. Like, I'm happy but also unhappy. Unhappy because we lost some really talented trainees like Jimin, Jungkook, Jiwoo. Some people don't want to admit it, but also Himina. Like, Himina, in my opinion, was the most talented minor, or like the second most talented minor on the show. And in my opinion, she did deserve to get in the final episode, but we shouldn't forget that in the semi-final, in my opinion, Chanel they forced her out of the show. Like, she didn't deserve it. She was criticized, yes, but while the judges were criticizing her, they said like the other trainees or like the other members that were performing in the same song, some of them did the same mistake as her, but her her rate, the score that she got was very far off the others. It felt like they did it on purpose to eliminate her. I don't know, like there's no proof, so I can't prove it, but it was weird, you know. I think most of us can agree on that. The way Chanel was eliminated was very, very weird. Other than that, I don't really mind Wonhee debuting. She has a really good voice. Some people don't want to admit that. Does she deserve to debut? Yes. Does she deserve to debut more than the likes of Jimin, Jungkook, Jiwoo, who has been training for 5 years? Probably not, but it happened, you know. People did vote for her. Koreans like her more. Like, we didn't really have that much input on the survival show, especially during the finale. And if we did get the finale based on the live votes only, we would have lost Yuna, Mocha, and Jiwoo. Like, Jiwoo, we would have lost her anyway, you know? She didn't make it with the judges' picks, and she didn't even make it with the live votes. Now, if it was 50% international, 50% Korean, she would probably make it. But still, like, I don't think it was ever realistic to hope that the Big Six or the Run Dream Team, for all of them to debut, in my opinion. Anyway, I don't really want to talk too much, but part of me really enjoyed the show because I really loved the trainees there. I don't think I've ever loved like that many trainees in a survival show. Like in Produce 48 maybe, but in Girls Fight 9, I don't think like I had at least 14, 15 trainees that I was rooting for this hard. I feel like no matter the final lineup that we get in Are You Next, I think I would still be sad at the end, happy and sad, because there are so many talented trainees on this show, like Haewon, Jihyun, Chanel, Jimin, Jungkook, Yuna, Mocha. You guys name it. I'm sure I'm forgetting some trainees. Like, there was so many. I did a video over here on YouTube. I said the 12 trainees that are ready to debut. I think I would add Himina to them. Like, she was ready at the end, but it was a bittersweet finale. You know, I did get 4 of my voting picks in the final lineup, so I'm happy, but also unhappy because we did lose some really talented trainees. Like, it was really hard. So even if you guys go watch my reaction over on Patreon to the final episode, you could tell that part of me was happy, but part of me didn't know how to feel at all. Like, even when they were announcing the final number, I was so sad and so mad that we are gonna lose someone either ways, because 6 members out of 15 that are ready to debut and are really talented, it's hard to pick 6. Now, my number 1 pick was Mocha since the start of the show. Like, she was improving vocally, but she always had the stage presence, and she was so versatile. I think her, Himena, maybe Jungkook as well. Like those are the three most versatile trainees on the show. But yeah, that's it. I don't want to talk too much. Honestly, we will be checking them. But in terms of like final lineup that we got, I'm fine with it. You know, one, he has a good voice. I really hope she improves more in terms of like facial expressions and stage presence. But I don't think they're gonna be debuting till next year. So she still has like 3-4 months to train. That would be good for her. Iroha, she could improve like vocally, and everyone else. You know, they still have time. I'm fine with it. I'm happy Yuna made it. You could tell how much that meant to her at the end, how she was almost crying. So I think she would be the leader, but I don't know. I'm not sure. She's gonna be chaotic, especially on variety shows. I'm really excited to see Yuna on variety shows. And the way she said in the final episode that Mocha is the complete idol, I want to see them interact more. And I think Minju and Mocha were a little bit not close with each other, a little bit awkward with each other. But during the final episode, they kept like doing those hearts for each other. And recently, I think in their first live, I wanted to say V live, that doesn't exist anymore. In the first Weverse live, Minju said she would love to share the same room as Mocha in the dorm because they got really close recently. So I would love to see that. You know, I'm so excited to see their interactions, the sound that the group will do, the concept. So far, I really love the concept photos that they released. Some people are saying it looks like We Debut Luna slash G-Friend, you know, the concept. I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing. I personally loved Aim High, Scrum the most in terms of like sound. So I really hope that their title tracks sound like that, but maybe B-sides like Desperate and Pride, you know, those songs. But anyway, I did talk a lot. Let's go with I Will Make It, I Will It. By the way, I don't really mind the name of the group. I Will It, like the album names and the event names could be really creative with it. They could say I will show it, I will make it, like they are doing here. I will be it. They already said that, I think. I will slay it. I will kill it. I will. You can add like a lot of stuff. I will show it. Did I say that? But anyway, I really hope the fandom name is called Be It. By the way, I'm not sure if anyone mentioned it. I think the fandom name being called Be It would be good. You know, like they will, I will it, and we are gonna be it. I'm not sure. We will see. But anyway, let's go with Yuna's memories. Dongwon was so happy for her. She reached out so fast. And Jimin was clapping
진짜 예쁘다. 잠시만요.
really
이거
quickly
있어요.
after Yuna's name was announced.
처음으로 뭔가 촬영을 했는데 이제 본격적인 방송이 시작될 것 같아요.
Alright, there's no English subs, but they don't talk too much, I think, from what I've heard.
내일은 중간 평가 날이어서 내일을 위해서 열심히 보컬 연습을 하고 준비를 하고 있으니까요. 많은 기대 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
I'm sure she's saying she's planning on improving her vocals. Whoa, what is that?
가고 있지.
Yuna's gonna be a variety queen. I'm so excited for that.
나를 잘 알지도 못하면서 내 겉모습만 보면서
Hey,
운동합니다.
thanks so.
안녕. 오늘 저희는 프로필 촬영을 하러 나왔어요. 오늘 이렇게 저희 유니폼도 입어서 되게 새로운 것 같아요. 이쁘죠? 오늘은 제가 아침 메뉴로 가장 좋아하는 이
That ice cream?
토스트에 치즈들
What's that?
나왔어요. 맛있게 먹고
It's gonna be a global group. Why is there no English subs for this?
배는
I mean, they're still like not talking that much, so it doesn't matter. But still, like, it's a global group. Come on, Relift. One
오늘 제가
One is loved by all of them.
직경이 조금 큰 거를 껴왔는데 어때요? 저 완전 조금 동글동글 순해.
If you watch their variety content, they care so much about her, especially because of her cuteness.
근데 왜
And she's so wholesome and kind with others.
원래 하루 10초여도 1분씩 찍고 그렇습니다. 리허설을 해봤는데 어떤가요? 좋은 무대, 좋은 경연 펼칠 테니까 여러분들도 기대 많이 많이 해주시길 바랄게요.
We will support you.
4라운드 경연 날입니다. 이런 제 모습이 너무나도 어색해서 어떻게 몸둘 바를 모르겠는데 한번 이 곡에 몰입을 해서 관객분들에게
So pretty.
좋은 이미지, 이런 청순하고 쾌탁한 이미지를 각인시킬 수 있도록 해보겠습니다. 안녕.
No.
오늘은 저희 5라운드 경연이 있는 날인데 레드 컬러라서 이렇게 옷도 레드로 하고 메이크업도 레드로
I
해보았는데
don't really remember this hairstyle on her.
잘하고 오겠습니다. 파이팅!
6라운드 보시장
파이팅!
파이팅!
안녕!
안녕하세요. 오늘 커플룩을 입었어요. 예.
Hello.
오늘은 이렇게 남아서 추가 연습을 하게 되었어요. 뭘 할 거냐면
Is this during the show or like all scenes during the show or some of them
가사에 나오는
pre-show?
춤과 그 노래 에너지가 좀 잘 안 묻어 나오는 것 같아서
Because outside of Jiwoo, I think Yuna trained the most. So
일본에서도 뭐
are some of the scenes from them?
이제 좀 프라이드 연습을 끝내고 생각을 해봐야 할 것 같습니다. 그럼 저는 얼른 연습하러 가보도록 하겠습니다. 파이팅! 안녕! 저희 신곡이 처음 공개가 되는 날인데요. 그래서 지금 무지하게 떨리고 근데 최대한 이제 떨지 않고 무대를 잘
Depending on the makeup and hairstyle, Yuna can fit different concept.
근데 너무 야 윤나야 대박이지.
Wow, killing it. She ate. She said I will eat.
오늘 여기서 이번
I will eat
파이널
it,
라운드를
actually.
준비를 하게
I will serve
되는데
it. She will serve visuals and we will eat it.
더 가까워질 수 있도록 분발하겠습니다. 파이팅!
I think
이제 파이널을 얼마 남겨두고 있지 않기 때문에 그 파이널까지 또 열심히 연습을 하고 열심히 달려보겠습니다. 파이팅! 꼭
for the final, you already debuted.
앞으로는
Spoiler.
다일리스 유나 많이 기대해 주시길 바라겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Woohoo! It was crazy how some fans, some Yuna fans, well, they are calling themselves Yuna fans, or like people who act that they care for her. They kept saying, "Oh, I was praying," or like I was hoping that she doesn't make it in the final lineup because I didn't want her to be in this group, which is so weird. Like Yuna worked so hard, and you could see how much that meant to her. You know, her crying that she really wanted to debut in this group. And she has been working very hard to make it. She has been training for many years. And then there's like so-called fans saying that I didn't want her to debut now. I didn't want her in this group. She shouldn't have debuted. Like, do you guys hear yourself? Yuna worked so hard to be where she is today. And she finally made it after like a lot of hard work. Just because she's no longer with some of her friends doesn't mean that she doesn't want to be in this group. You know, like she's still friends with Minju, with Mocha. I think she said she went to the cinema with Mocha recently and they went to eat a lot. So, like, anyway, my point is just because you can't join your best friend or like some of your best friends and be together in the same company doesn't mean that you should stop following your dream or like postpone your dream. Like, these guys, hear yourself. Yuna worked so hard. She deserves to debut and she debuted. You know, you guys shouldn't say, I hope this group flops so Yuna leaves as well and she joins another company. Nothing is guaranteed. We don't know what will happen to the others. We don't know if Ju will get accepted as well, like another company, because you guys know that companies recently are only like allowing people who were born in 2008 to be trainees. So, like, depending on her age, she might not get accepted anymore, which sucks because she's still young. But K-pop standards are really changing fast, and honestly, I see her debuting as a soloist, by the way. But anyway, back to Yuna. Guys, Yuna deserved it. She debuted. Be happy for her. Support her if you are fans of her. But anyway, I'm so mad. Look at how that meant to her.
안녕하세요, 아일리 민주입니다.
Minju.
Took a lot of hardships just to learn how not to break down and stop it.
미션도 받고 이런 촬영을 많이 했습니다. 끝. 어떡하면서 안녕하세요. 저는 이제 오늘 출근을 해서 코딩 레슨 듣고 연습하다가 이제 퇴근을 하는 길인데 이렇게 영상을 찍었어요. 내일 더 화이팅해서 연습을 하겠습니다. 네, 하나, 둘, 셋, 도전! 하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕하세요. 저는 오늘도 이렇게 촬영하려고 이 유니폼을 입었어요. 안녕하세요. 저는 지금 퍼드님 레슨을 듣고 이제 조금 보컬 연습을 하러 보컬실에 이렇게 들어왔습니다.
I didn't understand anything but yes, Queen.
저는 이제 연습을 마치고 퇴근.
I'm sure like she's saying she's practicing her vocals because I did hear like her say vocal a lot.
안녕. 모니터 중입니다. 안녕하세요.
They cut Jimin out.
2라운드 전날이에요. 내일 뭔가 잘할 수 있을지 모르겠어요. 기대되지만 걱정이 너무 많이 됩니다. 오늘 좀 색다르게 찍어보려고 이렇게 찍어봐요. 내일 잘하고 오겠습니다. 안녕.
Wow.
지금 밖에서 인터뷰를 해야 돼가지고 이렇게.
I can't wait for I'll It to have game caters with Ninjins and the Seraphim.
안녕하세요.
What more?
3라운드
Give me the full thing.
자리에 있는데 그래서 오늘 뭔가 엄청 열심히 했습니다.
Some people said that her voice sounds like Rose, Blackpink's Rose, and I can't see it.
그래서 지금 굉장히 뭔가 떨리고 기대되는 마음인데요.
Or I should say I can hear it.
OS 예정인데 너무 예쁘고 마음에 들어요. 잘하고 오겠습니다.
Blue looks good on you.
안녕하세요, 민주입니다. 저는 지금 4라운드 무대 준비를 열심히 하고 있습니다. 이번 라운드 때는 관객분들도 오신다고 하셔서 더 이렇게 잘하고 싶습니다. 그리고 처음으로 이렇게 관객분들 앞에서 노래를 해보는 건데 너무 기대되고 되게 더 긴장되는 것 같아요. 그래도 제가 열심히 준비해서 잘 해보도록 하겠습니다. 예쁘게 봐주세요. 화이팅!
13.
안녕하세요, 민주입니다.
와우.
오늘은 4라운드 경연이 있는 날인데 오늘 처음으로 관객분들이 이렇게 오시는 날인데 너무 설레고
I kind of want to check out the performances again, or maybe the fan cams,
화이팅!
all the fan cams for the members for the final lineup, like
민주입니다.
the Islet members.
5라운드 경연 날입니다. 오늘 이렇게 앞머리도 처음 붙여봤는데 신기해요. 화이팅! 잘하겠습니다.
Looks so good.
안녕하세요, 민주입니다. 오늘 이렇게 저희가 커스텀한 옷을 주셨는데 너무 귀여워요. 특히 저 오리 보이시나요? 오리 제가 그린 건데 너무 귀여워요. 그래서 너무 마음에 듭니다.
Wow. We lost Kim Minju, but we gained Park Minju.
세미파이널을
It's
하는
fine.
계속 이렇게 헤어밴드도 처음으로 해봤는데 어떤가요? 너무
It's gonna be the 5th gen visual girl on top.
안녕하세요, 민주입니다. 오늘은 마지막 7라운드 준비를 하러 합숙소에 왔는데 오늘도 열심히 잘 해보겠습니다. 안녕하세요, 민주입니다. 오늘은 파이널 무대를 준비하고 있습니다. 파이널 화이팅! 감사합니다.
The way she talks is so
네,
funny.
드디어 파이널 라운드를 하는 날입니다. 많은 감정들이 동시에 지금 저에게
She's comfortable when speaking to the camera. Like she doesn't seem nervous. It seems like she's got used to it. But I love the way she talks. Like she's her cute voice.
TV에서 더 열심히 좋은 모습 보여드리도록 열심히 하는 민주가 됐습니다. 감사합니다.
Woohoo! And yes, she can sing. For those who are asking who's gonna sing, Minju can sing. All of them can sing, like almost all of them, let's say. You know, and they have like 3-4 months before they debut. I'm sure like the others will improve. But anyway, Check out Mocha, my girl Mocha. I've been supporting her since the start. I'm not sure why she was that underrated, but to be fair, that might be controversial or like unpopular opinion. Ever since people starting pushing the Big Six agenda, some talented trainees like Jihyun, Mocha, Haewon, and Jungwon, they got left out. And some Big Six fans, I'm not gonna say all of them, they started pushing that lineup on people and hating on people that don't have the that they don't have like all the Big Six in their lineup, which was so weird and it was annoying. I'll be honest. Hopefully, we don't get any more of that in the survival show, because what they did is that people kept focusing on those six, and they weren't like being open-minded that other trainees might be as good, or like they might improve and get to that level, or they might surpass them. Who knows? We don't know. And some of them started acting like they care for Jihyun when she got eliminated. Like, where were you? Why didn't you vote for her? Do you guys understand what I mean? And then when Jungkook didn't make it into the final lineup, now suddenly people started to care for her. Oh, I always wanted. She was so underrated. Then why weren't you voting for her? If you were voting for her before, maybe she would have made it. Now I know she was top 6 with the Korean votes at the end, but honestly, that live voting was 70% Koreans, which wasn't fair at all. And don't forget that the global votes, the 30%, were also divided 50% international and 50% Koreans. Like the whole live voting, I'm not really counting it for the finale. I'm only counting global votes, which was 50-50. But unfortunately for the final, that 50-50 was only like 30% of the overall votes. But anyway, go back to it. Like, people overlooked Jungwon, and some fans, especially at the start, were hating on her because she got high, I think, instead of Jiwoo. So she was getting hate on, and now suddenly people say, "Oh, I've always loved her. I've always supported her." And where were you before? Where were you when Jihyun got eliminated? Why didn't you vote for her? I think a lot of trainees deserved better than what they got from fans, in my opinion. Of course, like, people are allowed to have their own lineup, but pushing that Big Six agenda meant that people weren't like being open-minded, that other trainees were doing well as well, other trainees were improving. People, like I said, overlooked those four that I've mentioned. They were also like hating on people that don't have the same exact 6 members in their final lineup, in the lineup that they were voting for. It was so annoying, honestly. But anyway, and then they suddenly started talking like they cared, for Haewon, for Jihyun especially, those two that already got eliminated before the final episode. They started saying, "Oh, we've always loved them. They were my 7th pick." Okay, but that 7th pick doesn't help them, You weren't voting for them in your top 6. But anyway. And to be fair, voting Big Six also did help the minors stay on the show a little longer. If people were like dividing a little bit, not much, their votes, maybe Jihyun and Haewon would have gotten the final episode, maybe Funa as well. So yeah, anyway. Let's check out Mocha's memories. Woohoo! Deserve.
저희 데뷔합니다.
Hey! Sakai Mocha. She's so
네, 두
cute.
번째 촬영이 끝났습니다.
By the way, is it just me, or she looks like Eugen's hearing? And sometimes she looks like Shan shouting from Kepler. Especially the concept photo that was released for I'll It, she looks like shouting. A lot of people pointed that out. But in performances, especially when she has her hair up, she looks like hearing. I imagine because her eyes are big.
제 두 번째 촬영이 끝났습니다. 예.
안녕하세요. 모카입니다. 레슨이 3시부터 10시까지 있어서 오늘은 화이팅
Fighting.
해야 될 것 같아요.
바이바이. Just be what we tomboy. 안녕하세요.
Wow.
우리는 지금 진질반에 있습니다.
I really want our it Variety Slash React show really soon. Wani also said she would like to share
2라운드
a room with
촬영
Mocha.
날입니다. 아 진짜 너무 떨리는데요. 오늘 무대 화이팅!
Party.
하이.
빠이가 일본어로 뭐예요?
마이는 영어지. 사요나라.
사요나라.
오늘은
Who's that? Is that Chanel?
격려 날이에요. 진짜 다 같이 좋은 피드백을 받을 수 있게 열심히 하겠습니다.
To be fair, some people are saying where was Mocha before. Like, I think a lot of people liked her during Tomboy, but unfortunately she didn't get much screen time on the show before the semi-final. Like, let's be honest, Mocha wasn't really shown that much. Obviously the director, people behind Aminex, they had some favorite members on the show. You can clearly tell who they are. Mocha wasn't one of them, so I was shocked when she got announced as a label pick. I've never expected that, especially after Iroha was announced. I didn't think that they will pick another Japanese member. So Mocha was my number one pick always, but if you guys check out my reaction over on Patreon to the episode, when she was announced, I was shocked. I didn't have any words. I wanted to scream of happiness, but also I was shocked, wait, they really picked her. Why didn't they praise her when she deserved to be praised at that time, you know? But to be fair, she didn't have much screen time as well, and early on during episode 3, 4, 5, she didn't get that much, not only screen time, but her part was very short in songs. She was sub vocal 3, sub vocal 4. But that was really hard for her to stand out until the semi-final. She got sub vocal 3, the last sub vocal position, but she managed to stand out. I guess that's also her improving her stage presence, her being confident more than before, and just doing her best, and she managed to stand out. And then she managed to get a lead vocalist part. Thank you, Wonhee, for not fighting Mocha for that. And she managed to impress them, vocally as well. Oh, Mocha is improving her vocals too, not just she's a good dancer, good stage presence. Okay, she's improving her vocals. And then I think that's what made them realize that they should include Mocha, I guess. And they also saw people who started voting for her more, the global fans. So I think they were trying to get Himena into the final lineup, but maybe after the semi-final they saw that Mocha was performing well, she was improving a lot. Fans didn't mind Mocha. I imagine that's the case, but I'm not sure. Because it was really weird, they never praised her that much. But anyway, we continue. I'm so passionate about this group, and I do talk a lot when I react to Arianex.
밥 먹으러 갈게요. 바이.
언니 신발.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
오늘은 7월 6일입니다. 드디어 어머날 하는 날인데요.
She was so versatile though, I could imagine her do any concept that exists
안녕하세요.
in K-pop.
연습 중인데요.
She would eat it up.
아련한 거는 느낌을 내야 되는데 좀 어려워서 지금 연습하고 있어요.
예.
5라운드도 화이팅 하겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 모카입니다.
8월인가? 아 아니 7월
21일입니다. 이번에는 또 관객분들이 오시고 그런 것도 있고 너무 재밌을 것 같아요. 오늘 무대는. 하루를 늦게 시작했다. 오늘도 연습 수고했어. 바이바이. 이렇게 제가 방송
Said that her parents came to the final episode, and she also met them after the announcement that she's debuting, and she felt so emotional and she started crying. I don't think she saw them during the show. I think the only time that she saw them was before the show started and now. So it's crazy, I'm sure it was a beautiful moment between them. I'm sure they are so proud of her. I'm not sure if they were expecting it, they had any hope that she's gonna make it, but I'm sure they were happy because Mocha did leave her country, and she went abroad just to make her dream come true, and finally it is coming true. So her 3 years of working hard and being away from her family was worth it. That's what I want to say. I'm happy for her.
안녕하세요, 미카입니다. 혈기가 나왔는지 모르는데
Her eye?
오늘도 열심히 촬영하겠습니다. 마지막 파이널.
Oh, this was before the final. Who's that in front of her? Iroha?
진짜 마지막까지 열심히 하고 좋은 마무리를 할 수 있도록 꼭 좋은 결과를 받을 수 있도록 열심히 하겠습니다.
I don't think they are saying anything beside that I'm working hard, I'm working to improve my vocal, I'm working for this round, I will do my best, right? Who was filming that? Come on, film that better. Deserve.
진짜 많은 분들에게 너무 감사드리고 싶어요. 정말 감사합니다.
She was so cute when she was saying thank you to the fans. She had her hand on her face, and she was like, "Oh, what should I say? What should I do?" I wasn't expecting that. She's always so cute when she's trying to talk because she's shy. But anyway, congratulations to Yuna, Minju, and Mocha. I can't wait for the other 3 videos to come out. I'll be checking them. I'll probably wait for the other 3 to come out all and do them together, by the way. But yeah, I don't really think I need to add anything. I think I spoke everything that I wanted to say. If you guys want like more of my thoughts for like Are You Next in general, for the finale, for my reaction to the whole show, the variety content that we got from them, our break time, for the Are You Curious and stuff like that, they're over on Patreon, all of them. And there's a tier, like the lowest tier, you guys can get them on the lowest tier. There's a tier just for survival shows, but if you guys want like the normal variety shows from groups, but also survival shows and K-drama, you guys have to go for the rounder tier. But you guys on the rookie tier can get survival shows only, which Are You Next fully is over there. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting me over here and over there. I will see you guys next time. This is it for I'll It's first 3 members. And I'll see you guys very soon for the other 3. Bye bye.